And make sure you've just got that little squeeze through the ball. Okay. Then hips are nice and strong. So think hip bone to hip bone, keeping your abdominals engaged. Just lift your shoulders up, retract them all back and away from your ears. And again, lift up, retract back and away. And again, so whether you've got your shoes on or off, I just want you to spread your toes far away as you can, yes? Lengthen your toes away, so without, if you have shoes or not, in your socks, barefoot, lengthen away. Come over to your side, and then over to the other side. And again, loosen off through the waist, and then we'll start moving the pelvis. Okay, so we're just gonna tilt forward and back. So keeping the ball in position and just rock forward and back. So we're gonna find our neutral today on this Friday. Beautiful day. Okay. Then it's going to come into side to side. So we're kind of just rolling the ball slightly. That's it. There we are, rolling thighs. One more time. And now we're just going to take our little circles. So from there, we're going to circle around. And again. All right, and then you're going to come around the other side. Go round. And two more. Put your leggings on, one more. All right, and then come into center. And from here, just taking your hands onto your ribs and taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, as you breathe, I want you to really take the air deep to the back of the body. So think about in and into the ribs, so right in the rear of the body. That lovely diaphragmatic breathing. So your ribs are expanding and falling. So breathing in and exhale and release down. And again, breathing in and then exhale and release down. Take your hands down to the side of you. Keep your right arm into your corner. And then your left arm. You're going to take it up into corner. And if you can, then take it around, open your door. And then look behind you. So follow your hand around. And then take it down nice and low. That's it. And then the other side. And then take your right arm. Lift it up, stretch it away. Lift the ribs and lower, and then the other side. All right, let's do that again. So we're going to take the arm open, breathe in, and lower it down and breathe out. So there's no rush. Open and down. And now open your door and close. And again, open, breathe in and breathe out. And now down nice and low. And the other side. And then take it up. Breathe up. And then the other side. Lovely, roll it down towards the knees, and then elongate the spine, and then shake the chest and roll it up. Now as I roll it up, I'm going to lift my arms up, I'm going to stretch up to the ceiling. Then I'm going to bring the hands down, so like you're just going to, I'm following down my hands. I'm going to follow them down, we're going to place them to the thighs, then I'm going to come into elongate and flexion. And again, elongate and now bring into that 45 and then lift up on your right arm and then on your left arm. And again, so lift up, one more time. Okay, let's crawl it back up. So chin to chest and then roll it up. Shoulders back and down, take it out. So we're going to do the right arm only this time. We're going to open door, staying on the right side, and then down nice and low. And then you're going to lift it up all the way to the ceiling and lower the other side. You've got 4 movements. So take it across and open the chest. And then down, and then lifting it up. So from here, lift both arms up, take your hands down. So just walk your pelvis down towards the floor. Taking your hands really to your thighs. Elongate, and then into flexion. Okay, so elongate, and then flexion. Now it's coming away slightly, lifting through on your right arm, and then onto your left arm. So you pull it back, and again, lift it up, and away. Okay, we're going to come back up, so articulate spine, chin to chest, and then drop your shoulders back and down. So think hip bone to hip bone, brace the abdominals, come into a little squat, lift the arms and open. Now rotate. Then go round to the right, and then round to the left. You're going to close the arms in and lower, give me a squat. Go down, you come up and open, we're ready to rotate. So we go round to the right and round to the left. In, close, down one more time. Down into squat. We lift up through the arms, we open the chest, and then we rotate. Inhale and exhale. The other side. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your arms in and lower. And do it one more. So just to bring it into an even number. So we're doing 4. Alright, so up and open, and then take it over. And do the other side. In, close it through and lower. Lift the right arm up and over. And then the left arm up and over. Take the right arm down towards the knee, and then take the left arm down towards the knee. Take the right arm and lift it up to the ceiling, and lower, and the other side. Lift up and lower, and then take your right arm and open door. And then your left arm, open door. All right, let's do this together. So I'm going to come over on my right. Now, bringing the right arm over down towards the knee. It's a lovely transition. Bringing it upright. Lift the arm, lower it down halfway, and then open door. Take your fingertips together and squat down. 1, 2, and again, 3. Last time, and 4. Okay, let's take it on the left arm. So you're going to come over. There's a lovely transition now. So you're going to slide it down towards the knee. Then you're going to lift it up to the top. Take it down and then open door. In and through. Nice, we're going to roll all the way down. So just slide down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And there we go. Inhale, exhale, and over. We're going to that final arm sequence. And we're going to super back those shoulders from right and 2. Okay, let's go back onto that right arm sequence. So we go over the top, we go down, we lift up, go down halfway, and we open. Okay, in and through. Placing your hands together, keep your squats for 1. Onto that forward, so into those heels. Really, into your last one, and we're going to use the left arm to do the same sequence. So we're going to go up and over, and then we're going to lower it down towards the knee, and then we're going to lift up. We're going to come down halfway, and then you're going to open the door. Take your hand down, roll it down, take the ball just away from your thighs, and then lift up. Lift up tall all the way, and then bring it down, and then give me a squat. Again, so a nice full body stretch. Stretch up, lower it back down to the thighs, and then go into a little squat. Let's bring a little pattern in. So I'm going to come up, just to the shoulders, move in, around to the right side. Try and keep the hips towards the camera. So you're rotating, in and lower. Now, you're going to come up halfway, come up all the way to the top. Go up onto your tiptoes, up you go. Lower it down and then give me a squat. Okay, so let's go up halfway. Let's rotate. And down. Then we're going to do the other side. So we're going to come up, and round, and then in and down. We're going to do a squat as we bring those arms forward. And then we're going to go up to stage 1. And as we go to stage 2, up onto the tiptoes, and then lower down. One more time. So up to the shoulders, into the rotation, into the center, and lower. The other side. So we go up, over to your left side, then there's your squat. So you bring your arms up into a front raise, and then you lift up and all the way to the top, and then lower. Take the ball into the left hand. I'm going to just brush the leg back and forth. And as I'm brushing the right leg back and forth, so I'm taking the ball, so same position. Then I'm going to change my position. I'm going to come out to the side. Sit. Your side. 2 more. 1 and 2. And then you're going to circle. So you're going to make a tap and circle around. And tap, circle around. And again. 1. Round we go. And then you're going to get ready. Place the ball into both hands. Take it down to the thigh. Settle yourself down into 4 squats. You bring the ball forward and back. And again, so thinking about engaging those tummy muscles, engaging the glutes. We change sides. You bring it forward and back. Forward and back. I love working with you, especially when we do a whole class of it and then out to the side. You're not letting go of your ball today, lady. Love your ball today. 3 and 4. Then we're going to tap. We're going to come round and back. Tap, round and back. Right again. 1, round, back. Last time. So it's just a little rotation through that hip. Bring your hands into the ball. Place your right leg out a little bit wider. We're going to go into a wider leg squat now. Let's go forward. 2, 3. One time. And 4. Bring the right leg in. Take the ball back to the thighs. Inhale, exhale, and roll up. From the top, let's take the right arm into the diagonal, into open door, and then take it down, and then lift it all the way up to the top of reach. I love this little sequence because there's no rush at all. You take it down, and then lift it up, and then roll it down, roll down halfway, then from there lift up through your right arm, and then through your left arm. Chin to chest and roll it up. Shoulders drop them, retract them away and take them down from the ears. Lift up, turn your wrists so you're facing down. Bring it down. Okay, now this time, hands onto the thighs. Elongate the spine and now flex. And again, so elongate the spine and then just bring it into a flat back and then go back into your arms. Lift. 2 more. Up. Last time. Okay, chin to chest, roll it up. There we go. Now, second arm sequence. You come over. You remember what happens next? Yes. There we go. You're going to now lift up to the top. We've done that movement before, haven't we, with our arm sequence? And then open. There we go. Yes. Alright, so over. I'm not going to do anything in the middle. I'm going to move on, otherwise we're going to run out of time. Down we go. And then lift up. And then open your door. And then from there, roll it down, take the ball into your left hand, and then just bring it in. So I'm just going to do 4 of each. 3 and 4. Then you're going to go out to the side. I hope you've had a good week. And it's so quick that we're here on a Friday again. 3 and 4. Okay, then circle, tap, circle round, tap, circle round. And again, 1, circle round. We're going to do a narrow 4 squats. Okay, so bring the ball into both hands. So your feet are in neutral, so just in line with the hips. On this section, just with the hips. So 2 more, and then get ready to take the ball into your right hand. Okay, ball into your right hand, and then scoop away. Brush it away. 3, 4. Okay, now we go out to the side. There we go. 1, 2. Make sure this leg, your right leg, is just slightly bent. And again, hip bone to hip bone, engaging the abdominals. And again, so tap, forward, tap, forward, and back. Last one. And you're going to take your left leg out wide and down. So you've got that wide leg squat. 2, 3. Now on the 4th one, as you stand, you're going to bring that leg back in. You're going to go into your rotation. So you're going to go up, rotation, in and lower, the other side, up, rotation, in and lower. And you're going to do a squat. And then the lovely transition, you're going to go up, and then up to the top. And then in and lower. And again, so we're going to do rotation first. Over to your right. In and down, then over to your left. Out and open. Try and keep your hips square as you can to me. Then into your squat. Well done, ladies. And then lift and lift up to the top for a big finish standing. Place the ball between your thighs. If you've got your mats out, then great. If not, do what I'm doing and just roll them out. Okay. So ball between the thighs. Let me just move the camera down slightly. Okay. Okay. There we go. So ball between the thighs, okay? All right, so we're going to do thread like a needle. So again, a basic Fitness Pilates exercise, but I'm going to do it in a sequence with you. Right. So my whole class is going to be done on sequences today. I hope you like that. A lot on the brain, but we'll get there. So roll it down, and then walk your hands out into the calf spread. So hold it there. There, and then just lift up through those heels, just a little push up, just a little push, right to left, then down onto the knee. I'm just going to walk my hands away from me. I'm going to come back towards my heels slightly. I'm going to take my arm down and across into thread like a needle. Then I'm going to lift it up and take it up to with the elbow. And again, I come down and under. And you're going to do 4 of these, 4 on this side. So again, try every time on each repetition, you come up further. So you've got 1 more, but I'm going to change this. So you're going to come up to elbow, and then to up. I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to lower my hand back down, and I'm going to push back up. You're going back into your calf stretch. Right, lovely. Drop down. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm going to come down, and then lift up. And again, so down. You come down further one side. and the other. Okay, down we go. And this next one is your last one. All right, so you're going to come down and then elbow and lift. Bring your hand down, tuck your toes under and lift the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. I'm staying this side. I don't want to say what leg to use because it can be different for you. I'm going to use my leg closest to the camera. Okay? So placing your hands down, I'm going to lift the leg and lower. Just squeeze the ball, lift and lower. And again, lift up, lower. Then you're going to take it into fire hydrant, out to the side. Lift out to the side. Make sure your fingers are stretched away, they're in line with the shoulders. Coming up into kneeling, take the ball away, lift up, push back. And this is a shoulder retraction, right? So you're pulling back, so if I show you from the back, so you're pulling back those shoulders. Pull back. Alright. Pull back. So I'm going to come to this side there. Okay. Pull back. Really feeling those shoulders. And then take the ball behind the other knee and then lift and lower. So you're bringing the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Squeezing the ball. Now you're engaging the hamstrings as you lift and lower. 4 of those, and then go into fire hydrant. Out to the side. So abduction and adduction. Keeping the abdominals engaged. 1 more. Okay, lower down, walk your hands in, take the ball away. Now if you don't want to be on your knees, you can always be standing, yeah? Pull back. Pull back. 1 more time. Pull back. Right. Okay, staying on sequences. Let's come down into a seated position. So seated position. Take your ball and just take it behind you and then just lean back on it. Yeah. So your legs now can be with your knees to your ceiling, or if you want them straight, it's up to you. Personally, I find it more comfortable when they're slightly bent. All right, let's take the arms away. So I'm going to squeeze into the ball and lift up. So remember the arm sequence I taught you at the beginning? So we went into diagonal, we went up in the corners, we opened the door, we went down into the lower corner, and then we extended the arm. Shall we try it? So we do 1, right arm again. So what I've taught you standing, we're doing exactly the same pattern. And then up, pull back. We do the other side. So we open into diagonal. We open the door at shoulder height. We come down nice and low. And then we go up into the extension. All right, let's do that again. So I go out into diagonal. I open door. Just give it a bit of variation. Keeps your mind away from that lactic acid build-up. And then the other side. So reach for your corner. Open your door. Take it down nice and low. Lift up. And away. Come away from your ball. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of that. Inside of the thighs. And a little time to get our breath. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Take the ball. So now, going to work very much into the waist area. So our bow and arrow, right? So we're going to bow and arrow. So I'm going to build it up, and then I'm going to work with the legs as well, and the leg extension. So let's do a bow and arrow. You pull back into that elbow and take it back. And again, there's a basic bow and arrow. And again. Okay, now I'm going to open the door, but take it down nice and low. So you sway the arm back, sway it back. It's what we did earlier when we went into a low diagonal. Just going to bring that in because it just works nicely. It's a lovely flow. Right side only, bow and arrow. Right side only, pick it away into that flow into the corner. Now left side. So I come into bow and arrow, and then I open. Bring your hands together, lean back into the ball. Extend your right leg, and then extend your left leg. We're going to build this sequence. So we do our bow and arrow, our opening into diagonal, and then we get an opportunity to use the legs at the same time. Okay. So, listen up, everybody. Here we go. Take the arm away, take the arms away. Bow and arrow, right side. Right side again, open. Open. Right side again, go back to bow and arrow, but extend the left leg. Now open your door and then extend your left leg again. Come into the centre, come back into the wall, coming over to your right and over to your left. And again, over to right and then over to left. Bring your arms forward, left side. So two normal and then open door, but take it down low diagonal. Then we're going to extend the right leg. Take it away and take the right leg away again. Okay, from here, take it down into the elbow, elbow to floor, center, open your arms. And then over the other side. And we'll put this little sequence together for us so it flows. And then we'll change position. Okay, and then down we go and open. My goodness, can you just feel that burn? Come away. And then just taking your, I think we've all had enough of that one then. We'll have a little rest and then we'll go from that little routine into that bow and arrow and the open door into diagonal with the legs and then the feet with our elbows. Okay, before we do, let's stretch. So taking your legs away as far away as you can into that diagonal, then come into push forward. So you imagine it's just like a little V position. We'll press forward into it. So you've got a nice stretch, lower part of the back, and then release back to center. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale, exhale, and back to center. Take the ball away from you. Take it down into your right side and reach over. And then take the ball, the other side, and then open out that way. So when we're doing those bow and arrows and the open door, into diagonal, it can really work into those six-pack muscles, internal and external obliques. Take the ball into the center, sit up, so elongate the spine. Come over to your right side, up to the top. Similar to what we did, when we were standing. But without the squats, of course. So over to your right and lift up. Until we've used our ball all the way through. There we go. Take the ball behind you. Bring the legs back in. Settle yourself back into the ball. With your arms open. Okay, from the top. We're going to go into a bow and arrow on the right. Keep the legs down. We're going to do an open arm on the right side. We're going to do two again on this side, bow and arrow, but extend the left leg. You're going to extend the left leg again as you open. Okay? The other side. Keep the legs down. So I'm going to do a bow and arrow. Then I'm going to do an open diagonal. Then get ready with your right leg. So we can 1. And ladies, you don't have to use the legs if you don't want to. Right side again, bow and arrow. You're ashamed to let it go now when you've got it. And open. And now if you choose to, take your left leg away. Left leg again. And then left upper body. Go back, bow and arrow. So it really work through that waist. Open back into diagonal. Now with your right leg. 1. Right leg again as you open. Bring your fingertips in. Dig down. Up to the top. Press into the ball and open. This is the hard one. Down we go. Press into the ball. Open. And again. So we go down. Into the ball. And open. Last one. Down. Press into the ball and open. Ladies, you are there. Take the soles of the feet together. Take us in thighs and open. We're nearly there, not quite there yet. Certainly on that sequence, we're not going to do that one again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take the ball away from you. Coming around, so I'm going to show you side on because I need the length of the mat. I'm going to roll it back. We're going to bring the feet in. Yeah. I'm going to lift up and place the ball just at the lower part of the back. I'm going to open through those arms and I'm going to take my right leg to the tabletop and then my left leg. So everything is neutral. When we're in neutral, we engage this position, we engage our pelvic floor muscles and our lower abdominals. Okay? So, on here, tabletop, tap down, and then tap down. There we go. So I'm going to change things here, okay? Just like we did with the feet. Then I'm going to go into a leg extension. And then take it away. Yeah, and again, so leg extension. In. Now I'm going to curtsy my right leg under my tabletop leg. Notice it's under and then in. Under and back. Okay? So there's the rotation through the hip. And in. Last one. Okay, let's go back to our tap down. We're going to do 4 tap downs. 1. Do hip flexors. I'm going to stretch them out in a moment. I know they can burn, but stretch them out. And a great way of stretching out the hip flexors is with a shoulder bridge. Perfect transition. So extend. So is this. So that's a lovely extension. When you extend the leg, lengthening those hip flexor muscles, and again 2 more. The legs probably feeling heavy, and the other side. Then I'm going to curtsy it across. I'm going to go under and in, and under and in, and again 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to lift my right leg up. So notice my left leg stays. I'm going to do 4 drops. 1 and lift. And 2. Keep that leg nice and straight. And 3. Last time. And 4. Now lower that down. Back to tabletop. Extend the left leg or your other leg. I don't like using left and right in case you're facing me straight on the side. 2 more. 1 and 2. Bring that leg down into tabletop. Okay, right side only. And tap down, bring it back to tabletop. Right side again. Extension. Right side again. Tabletop, curtsy under the tabletop. Then extend the leg and drop it down, lift it up, and then take it into tabletop. Then the other side. So it's back down, it's a leg extension. It's back to tabletop, then it's under to curtsy. Then it's the tabletop. It's lift up to extension. It's lower down, it's lift, and then through. Should we do that one more time on each side, and then that's it. 1. Yes, you know when we just get it? Yeah, I don't want to finish it now. I know what I'm doing. Got it. And then lift up, lower the leg, lift to the top, and close. Left side, exactly the same what you did before. So back down, going into your extension. So each position close, under we go. Take it into an extension. Lower it down, lift up, and lift. You got there, ladies. Well done. Okay, which leads us into the very last exercise, and that will be our bridge. Lift your feet down, tilt the pelvis and lift up. Oh my goodness, there's like popping and all sorts going on there in those hip flexors. Raise the right heel, raise the left heel. So you're on that hip bridge. Yeah? Hip bridge. There we go. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower. So my weight is not on the ball. I can feel it. My weight is not there. This is a level 1. I'm going to take you to a level 2. We're going to do a tabletop, an extension, a tabletop, and lower. A tabletop, an extension, a tabletop, and lower. Go back to your heel raises. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tabletop lengthen. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3 and 4. Other side. 1, lift up, stretch away as far as you can. In and lower and down. And squeeze those glutes and come up a little bit higher, far away from the ball as you can. Because when we get tired, we end up going down and down and down. So up we go. Okay, slide the ball away. Take that ball away now, we don't need it. Thank you. We've worked with this ball the whole class. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Come all the way down. Take your right ankle onto your left knee and then roll over your right side. And then back to the top. Let's change that over. And then roll over the other side. Okay, so your left leg, bring it into the top, extend it to the ceiling, and keep that leg nice and straight. That hamstrings lower that down, take it in, and then extend it. So hopefully this will set you up for your weekend. Okay, take that down, roll over first of all to me, to the camera, take the foot and squeeze that in towards the thigh. Okay, you've got a nice quad stretch. Front of your thigh, squeeze that in. Okay, let it go, excuse me, turning my back to you. So over we go and press that in. Okay, then come onto your back, knees into chest. Okay, with a breath, take your head, neck and shoulders away from the floor and then come in up into seated. Give me 4 half a roll backs. Without the ball. That's 1, 2, and 3. Low as you can. One more time. From there, come over onto all fours. Come back onto my mat. All right, sit back slightly. Take the arm through, thread the needle. Lift it all the way to the top. Tuck your toes under, place the hand down, lift the hips. Okay, come back down onto the knees, sit back towards those heels. The other arm, thread it through, and then open and lift up. Tuck the toes under, push into the heels of the hands and lift up. Okay, now walking your hands in towards you and then rolling up. Okay. Roll it up to the top. When you're at the top, shoulders back and down. Okay, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and again. Inhale, exhale. Take the right arm over. Right arm down to the knee. Okay, right arm up to the ceiling. And then halfway and open the door. Take it down to the thigh. Lift both arms up. Bring your wrists down, fingers facing downwards. Follow them down. Hands onto the thighs. Elongate. Extension. Flexion. Extension and flexion. Chin to chest. Roll it up. 3, 2, 1. Let's do that on the left side. So this is your last little bit now. Taking it down. Lifting up.